Haskell heads out on the other side, along with Bridges. The Wolverine, again faithful, stand and applaud their conquering heroes who got them all the way to the championship game. A team that was the 5th seed in its own conference tournament. I mean, let's reward them for what they did do to make it here as Teskey gets the dunk.
And with all that hard work all year, both programs, kids leaving it out, sacrificing.
They've been impressive. Michigan, the defense they played this year, impressive job by Beeline, just not enough against these Wildcats.
Booth. Back to Spellman, misses the dunk. Brought down by Watson of Michigan.
Not a bad three-point shooter because they know to get up on him.
Now, Brooks dribbling around. Back outside, Watson. Tipped out.
Look at Gillespie. You got to dig and scratch. You can see a little arch in him. But they keep guarding, don't they, Grant?
Yes, they do.
And that should be it.
Yep. Watson with a hard-earned bucket. And a timeout call.
John's going to put everybody in.
And a chance for Brunson, I'm sure, to get his due. National Player of the Year.
The consummate basketball player, Jim.
Do you know that Super Bowl I was played January 15th, 1967? There has never been a Super Bowl champion and a national champion in men's basketball in the same year, in the same city.
Wow. What do you do with your spare time?
And look who's going to have the ball in his hands at the end.
Appropriately.
What a great team we witnessed in this tournament. And tonight, the Nova Nation has another national championship.
It's the BARRDynasty.com podcast. Got my brother here, Jay Money. What's up, dude? How you doing?
What's up, man?
We're going to go over the 2019 men's college basketball tournament. This is live. We're in Laughlin, Nevada right now, and we got a lot to talk about. So first things first, here's how it's going to work. We're going to give out Thursday and Friday for free. We're going to give out our picks for free. We're going to talk about the Thursday games and the Friday games. And they're going to be free. We're going to give our best picks, and they're all going to be free. So what's going to happen is we're going to give you Thursday and Friday, and if you want to get on our service for Saturday and Sunday games, you can do that. Email picksbyemail@gmail.com or go to barrdynasty.com, sign up. It's free. And how much are we going to give out Saturday and Sunday? Like $200?
$200 for 2 days.
$200 for 2 days. You'll get every pick. And we'll probably most likely do a Friday night podcast for Saturday and Sunday, just like this, giving out the picks for anybody that signs up. We're actually we could probably make a lot of money giving out these picks, selling them, right?
Oh yeah.
But we just want to give back to everybody. As you know, Villanova, you just listened right there, just won the national championship. 2 out of 3 the last couple of years, and they're in it again this year. But they're not a number 1 seed this year. We're gonna go over the Thursday games. Let me go over the regionals. All the regions right here. The Thursday first region is going to be going to give out the odds for the West region. Gonzaga 3-2, Michigan 5-2, Texas Tech 11-2, Florida State 6-1, Marquette 15-1, Buffalo 18-1, Nevada 18-1, Syracuse 30-1, Baylor 60-1, Florida 60-1. Florida has no right being in this tournament. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think Florida's going to do shit. Arizona State 100-1, St. John's 100-1, Murray State 100-1, Vermont 150-1, Northern Kentucky 200-1, Montana 300-1, Fairleigh Dickinson 500-1, and Prairie View 500-1. Which those teams are going to be playing
Duke
in the they're going to be one of these teams going to be playing Duke. All right, so then you got the Midwest region also on Thursday. North Carolina 9-5, big time favorites in this region. Kentucky 13-5, Houston 5-1, Kansas 17-2, Auburn 9-1, Iowa State 13-2, Wofford 15-1, Utah State 22-1, Washington 50-1, Seton Hall 50-1, Ohio State 60-1, New Mexico State 75-1, Northeastern 100-1, Georgia State 100-1, Abilene Christian 500-1, Iona 500-1. So those are Thursdays. Those are just to win the regionals, and obviously you got the favorites Gonzaga, North Carolina. For Friday, the regionals, you got Duke minus 200 to win this one, the East. Michigan State 7-2, LSU 10-1, Virginia Tech 12-1, Mississippi State 18-1, Maryland 22-1, Louisville 20-1, VCU 50-1, Central Florida 50-1, and actually no, I think the winner of Central Florida and VCU plays Duke actually.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, dude.
Okay, I could be wrong. You got the bracket in front?
Yeah, the bracket.
Okay, but hold on. Let's keep going here. Minnesota 60-1. Minnesota does not belong in this tournament. But Belmont 50-1. Temple 75-1. Liberty should not be in this tournament. It's 100-1. I understand they have to be in the tournament. They won their tournament, conference tournament, but Linscomb should be in there. St. Louis 100-1. Yale 100-1. Bradley 300-1. North Dakota State 500-1. South Dakota State should be in there. But obviously, North Dakota State got lucky. South Carolina State goes down. But they're 500-1. And then you got NC Central 500-1. NC Central plays somebody also,
yes,
right?
Yes, NC Central plays North Dakota State.
Oh, yeah, North Dakota State.
And they play the
yeah.
winner at Duke.
Okay, so Duke plays...
Gonzaga will play Prairie View A&M.
But, all right, so who plays the winner of VCU and
no, that's
Central Florida?
8-9.
Oh,
they
okay.
Each other.
My bad. But eventually they'll have to play Duke. That's what I'm saying. If either one of them get there. All right, and then you got the South region. Virginia 7-5, which last year they went down to a 16 seed, but that won't happen this year. Do you think it'll happen this year?
No, but that was the first time ever in history.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd ever happen. Tennessee 5-2, Purdue 5-1, Kansas State 17-2, Wisconsin 35-1, Villanova 10-1, Cincinnati 12-1, Mississippi 30-1. Oklahoma 50-1, Iowa 50-1, St. Mary's 60-1, Oregon 30-1, Cal Irvine, your team, 100-1, Old Dominion 100-1, Colgate 300-1, Gardner Webb 500-1, and there's my pick, Gardner Webb to win the South. What do you think? 500-1. They got to beat Virginia. All right, so those are all the odds to win the regions. Do you have any teams that you want to give out? Obviously, I know for pretty much Duke's going to win the East. I have Duke. I've had Duke all year to win it all. It's no secret. I have them to win the ACC tournament. They got that done. And now they're going to run through this tournament and win it all. And they're going to win the East running away. Minus 200 is a pretty good deal. Do you have anything on the East?
Yeah, I can agree with you. With Duke on the East, they should win that easy.
Yeah, Michigan State's in there, and they got to play Virginia Tech eventually, probably.
16 matchup.
Yeah, Virginia Tech, ACC team. So we both agree with Duke on that one, right? Minus 200.
Yeah.
Fuck Michigan State. All right, next one. What do you think about the West? I think Gonzaga's probably the favorite for a reason. I think Gonzaga will run through this one. I don't trust Michigan. Don't trust Texas Tech. Don't trust Florida State, even though they're playing good right now. What do you think?
Yeah, again, it'll probably be Gonzaga. They should have this one easy.
What about...
It'll be Gonzaga or Michigan, I say.
Yeah,
they
now...
come out of the West.
What about a sleeper, though? What about Nevada? We're going to go over the bracket here pretty soon.
They're 75-1 to win it all.
Are they? They're 18... Yeah, we got to go over the odds to win it all here in a second, too. Nevada's 18-1 to win that region. And then you got the South region. You got Virginia. You got Tennessee, Purdue, Wisconsin... junk team.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got Nova, and Cincinnati's a good team. And then you got Oregon down there, St. Mary's. What do you think about the South region?
The South is a strong region, a lot of good teams in there. But again, I don't know. I think Virginia should
run.
Virginia should be able to get there.
Virginia is one of the most talented teams
in
the whole.
Tennessee's in that region too.
Yeah,
like
but
you said, Villanova. There's a lot of good teams.
We're gonna go over the bracket here in a second, and then you got the Midwest. Obviously, North Carolina. Then you got Kentucky, Houston. You got Kansas in there, but they got two guys out, Vic and Aladuke, or whatever the hell the guy's name is. And then you got Auburn. Very impressive SEC run there. Washington's a sleeper, and they're the best team in the Pac-12. Oregon actually got them in the championship game, but they were the best team all season long in the Pac-12, I think. And then why is Ohio State in this tournament? That's what I don't understand. Ohio State, whoever they're playing, they won't be in the tournament very long.
State.
They play Iowa State. Yeah, Iowa State would smash them. All right, we're gonna go over that. So anything on the Midwest? I think North Carolina. I think 3 ACC teams and Gonzaga, or in my sleeper Nevada, will be in the Final Four. What do you think?
Yeah, I can agree. I like that. I agree with the 3 ACC teams being there.
Yeah, they're number one for a reason.
Yeah, North Carolina should get there.
And yeah, North Carolina.
North Carolina against Kentucky probably.
All right, so can I get the odds to win it all real quick? You got that paper?
Here you go.
All right. All right. Yeah, right from William Hill. All right, Duke plus 200. I think that's a solid play. I already have 10,000 on them, 10 to win 20. Did you bet Duke to win it all?
Yeah, I have 5,000 on it.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to let them know. So you got 5 to win 10. I actually got them plus 220 and plus 240 not too long ago. Virginia plus 600, Gonzaga plus 600, North Carolina plus 800, Tennessee 12 to 1, Kentucky 12 to 1, Michigan State 12 to 1, Michigan 15 to 1, Texas Tech 18 to 1, Purdue 30 to 1, LSU 50 to 1, Houston 40 to 1, Florida State 30 to 1, Kansas State 60 to 1, Virginia Tech 60 to 1, Kansas 60 to 1, Auburn 60 to 1, Marquette 60 to 1. I think those are all about good right there for the 60 to 1s. Those seem about right. Mississippi State 100 to 1, Wisconsin 100 to 1. I think Wisconsin should be 5,000 to 1 because I don't think they have a fucking chance in hell. I hate that team. Iowa State 50 to 1, Villanova 60 to 1. You take a chance of Villanova to win it all?
You got to, man. I mean,
I know they've been there.
I'm not saying they're gonna, but they've been there. They have a solid team.
I
don't know,
man.
They maybe get knocked out in Sweet 16.
Yeah, they did win the Big East tournament, correct?
Yeah.
And yeah, I just don't like that team though. All right, here's one. Maryland 150 to 1.
No, I'd stay away. Man.
I think Maryland win a few games in the tournament. I don't think they'll get past. I believe they got to play Duke, right? Or someone. Buffalo 150 to 1. Cincinnati 100 to 1. Louisville 150 to 1. Nevada 75 to 1. There you go. Nevada could be in the Final Four. Wofford 200 to 1. Syracuse 150 to 1. Utah State 250 to 1. And Utah State owned Nevada this year. So you tell me why the odds are 75 to 1 and 250 to 1. VCU 500 to 1. Ole Miss 500 to 1. Oklahoma 500 to 1. Central Florida 500 to 1. Baylor 500 to 1, Washington 500 to 1, Florida, a team that doesn't belong in this tournament, 300 to 1. Okay, Seton Hall 500 to 1. They don't have a chance in hell. Minnesota 500 to 1. They don't have a chance in hell. Am I saying stuff that's not true or what?
None of these teams at the bottom of that list have a chance.
Iowa 500 to 1. Ohio State 500 to 1. St. Mary's 750 to 1. Belmont 750 to 1. ASU 750 to 1. St. John's 750 to 1, Temple 1,000 to 1, Oregon 300 to 1, Murray State 500 to 1, New Mexico State 500 to 1, Liberty 1,000 to 1, and I'm not going to waste any more time. A bunch of 5,000 to 1s and a bunch of 3,000 to 1s that don't have a fucking chance. All right, so next thing we got to do is I guess talk about the brackets and our picks. All right, so you got a couple games on Tuesday night, which is right now. Games I don't care to even consider betting. All right, Fairleigh Dickinson and Prairie View A&M. We're going to skip that one. That's Tuesday night. Do you have anything to say about that game?
No, I've not.
And then you got a bunch of NIT games and a bunch of CBI and all that shit. If you bet any of that stuff, you got issues. Are you going to bet any of that stuff?
No.
Yeah,
but
I don't believe you.
Anything, maybe.
All right. Well, I'm not giving anything out. I was off yesterday and I'm off today on the client picks. It's not happening. I'm waiting until Wednesday. I'm gonna give out my first pick here in a second. You got Temple and Belmont later on tonight. Belmont -3 over under 155.5. You got anything on that one?
Yeah, I mean, I'd lean Belmont moneyline if I was to play that. But
Would you really?
I'm not. Belmont should win against Temple.
Yeah.
But
I don't know anything about those teams, so I'm gonna stay away. Let's move on to Wednesday night. NCAA tournament. You got North Carolina Central against South Dakota State. South Dakota State.
North Dakota State.
North Dakota State -5 over under 133. You got anything on that one?
I don't.
I think NC Central +5 is possibly a good spot for a 6-point teaser, maybe, or 5-point teaser. Get them up to +10 or +11 with somebody else. Possibly even take them on the money line.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, dude. I forgot to put that on mute.
Yeah, it's fine. So I think North Dakota State could possibly maybe this would be an upset. These teams are about equal, and North Dakota State shouldn't even be in the tournament. What do you think?
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I got for
I
that
can
one.
agree with the 6-point teaser on that.
But you'd have to find your own
Yeah.
other pick to go with. I'm not going to put any money on that game. Okay, so here's my first pick of the tournament. St. John's versus Arizona State, Pac-12 versus Big East. And you got Arizona State -1, over under 152.5. St. John's 21-12, Arizona State 22-10. Arizona State had a pretty good season. They really did. They played good in the Pac-12. They've been falling apart lately. When I saw this matchup, I actually picked this line at Arizona State -4.5. What do you think?
Yeah, I can agree with you. I would have thought the line should have been higher.
Yeah, so of course I'm going to take advantage of that. I don't think St. John's is anything special. I'm going to go Arizona State money line. That's going to be a client play. My first client play of the tournament, Wednesday night, and it's official. Arizona State on the money line. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a strong play. Get on it.
And
they'll get the job done.
And the winner plays Buffalo, so
Yes.
we're gonna talk about that here in a little bit. And the over under for Pac-12 teams is 1.5. I seen we'll have to go on 5 dimes and go over some props before the end of this, but over under 1.5 for Pac-12 teams wins in the tournament. You think it'll go? I think Arizona State might even get 2. I mean, they could play with Buffalo. What do you think? Well, when we get there, we'll talk about it, or
we'll
what?
talk about that when we get there.
All right, so going on to Thursday, and this is the big day. Thursday to Sunday, the best 4 days ever to be alive. You can't get better than this when you're a sports fan, especially college basketball. All right, so first game's first, Minnesota versus Louisville. I mentioned earlier, Minnesota has no business being in this tournament. Louisville -5.5, over under 135. I'll get your opinion first. Do you have anything to say about this game?
Yeah, I like Louisville in this game. Louisville on the money line.
This game is where is it on the sheet? Because there's so many games. And this is what, the South?
Let's see.
Louisville. When you find it, let me know. We're live here, so there's no
Louisville
pause
is on the
button.
east.
Okay, they're up there.
Right here.
All right, so it's a 7-10 matchup, and you got Louisville and Minnesota. Okay, so I'm on Louisville also. I like Louisville on the money line in this one. I'm not going to take the spread, but if we're going to do a money line parlay, so if you got a pen and piece of paper, write down Louisville right now on the money line. That's what I'm going to do. And also, if you guys are doing brackets, I'm going to have Louisville to move forward. I'm going to put them right here. All right. Do you have a pen? You good?
Yeah, I do not have one.
All right, hold on. All right, so yeah, there you go. Write down Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville.
You agree with that?
Oh yeah.
All right, so hopefully our first pick, hopefully Minnesota doesn't come out and surprise everybody. I don't even understand why this team's in the tournament.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't. I think Louisville's a good play here. Louisville money line, parlay. We're gonna figure out who the next play is here. Yale. Oh, that game's at 9:15 a.m. Las Vegas time.
And that's the East as well.
Okay, that's the East game.
Yeah,
you got
against 14.
Yeah, okay, that's. Wait, what are you talking about?
The seeding 3 against 14.
No, Louisville, and that's a 7-10.
No, Yale.
Oh, we're on Yale. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're live, so I mean we can't rewind this shit.
No.
Yale versus LSU. Okay, and yeah, it's a 3-14 matchup. What do you think about this one? Because man, Yale can play some basketball, and I know
they can play. But honestly, I like LSU in this game. I think LSU won't have no issues. I know you're saying you think Yale can get the upset.
I think Yale could get the upset, but I mean I'm not going to touch this game betting wise. I'm going to go with LSU. I'm going to roll with you. You think they get the job done?
I think they get the job done.
LSU should get the job done. Yeah, they should. SEC team versus Yale. All right, so we're gonna put LSU.
I'll give out a 2-teamer because I like it, man.
Oh, you want to give LSU on the money line
I'll
with
give a LSU
Louisville?
Louisville money line 2-team parlay.
There you go. There's Justin's first pick. Is that an official pick? That's an early one. That's an early parlay.
It's an early play. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna write that down because obviously I'm gonna make that bet. And if you guys want to make some money, get on that bet. And I'm also gonna have Louisville in a parlay, but not with LSU. But I will write that down and bet that because right now this tournament has got me degenerate. I'm a degenerate this tournament. I will be betting a lot of these fucking games. I've been betting one game a day. I was on like what was my record? It was like 24-2 at one point. 24-2. Now I'm 25-5 my last 30. We got Arizona State on Wednesday night, so I'll be 26-5. But man, that run was crazy. I was betting one game a day, and I was doing nothing but winning. Let's move on here. So we got Louisville and LSU so far moving forward in our bracket in the East. New Mexico State and Auburn. Auburn -6 over under 145.5. We'll go with what you think first. What seed is this? Yeah, we got to find them. They're not in the East.
No.
See, this is the problem we're going to have that's going to take up time in this damn podcast. We got to figure out what brackets they're in.
They're in the Midwest.
Okay, you found that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, so we got a 5-12 matchup, and this is usually where the upsets happen. What do you think?
Yeah, man. New Mexico State is a great team.
They are.
Auburn, they ran.
Auburn can hit. Well, we'll both agree on this one. Auburn can fucking hit the 3.
They can.
New Mexico State is a very solid team. I had them versus Grand Canyon in the championship game, and they fucking rolled them. I got to take Auburn. I'm not going to go against Auburn here. Were they -6? I'm going to put that on my parlay with Louisville, but I'm going to make it more than just a 2-teamer. I'm going to go Louisville and Auburn. Money line on both of them. I mean, you can do a 5.5 point teaser on these two and get Auburn -0.5 and Louisville pick them. So, I mean, you can do whatever you want, guys. We're just here to give you our opinions on what's going to happen in this tournament, and we could be wrong, we could be right. Most of the time, we're right. Vermont versus Florida State. If you could do me a favor, before we get to the next game, while I'm over here talking, if you could just find them, like, it'd be much easier because we're live and we've never really done a live podcast together. You know, there's nothing to it though. But Vermont versus Florida State. All right, so this is the West. And what matchup is that?
And that's a 4-13.
Okay, 4-13. Now, if you're picking Vermont, the only people picking Vermont in this game are people that live in Vermont. Yeah, people that live or around, you know, around the New England people probably picking Vermont in this one because I don't think Vermont has a chance in this game. I think Florida State smashes them. They're -9. The lines
should roll this.
Yeah, the line's 9 over under 133.5. But it's early in the tournament. It's Thursday. I'm not going to take a team against the spread -9. I do think they win. Do you think they'll cover 9?
I don't know about covering 9. I mean, they could win by 20.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, I mean,
or they could win by 5.
They could win by 5, and you just win the money line.
Yeah, if you want to bet the money line on Florida State, you might give up a little bit of juice. But that's what we recommend on that one. Florida State will get the job done and move on. Bradley versus Michigan State.
That's in the East.
Okay, this is the East. All right, 2 seed versus 15. You got Michigan State -18.5 over under 133. Do you got anything on Bradley? I mean,
no, I don't. I mean, they're 20-14.
Yeah, I don't have a clue about Bradley. I really don't. Michigan State, first game in the tournament. They just won the Big Ten. And usually these teams come out firing. Michigan State -18.5. I think they can cover that.
I mean, yeah, Michigan State could. If they play a great game, they should cover easy.
Yeah, so we'll move them forward on the bracket. Taking the money line is not really worth it, but we'll move them forward. It'll be a Louisville-Michigan State second-round matchup. That would be...
That's why I got on my paper, too.
Yep.
You looking, you copying me?
Yeah. We will disagree on some games, I'm sure. It'll happen. Northeastern versus Kansas.
That's
now here's
the Midwest.
Jeez, man.
And that is
Kansas.
Number 4 against 13.
Yeah, well, this could be an upset. Northeastern's a good team. They really are.
They shoot too many threes. I've watched this team this year. They rely on the three.
We really can't go against Kansas. I mean,
yeah.
You said it was Midwest.
Not in the first round.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Kansas
can't get knocked off by this team.
They have a little bit of pride. Yeah, Northwestern versus Kansas. Or Northeastern. I think Northeastern's better than Northwestern, that's for sure.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
We'll go Kansas to win this one.
Kansas
The line is -6.5. I mean, it sets up for a good money line parlay, and it also sets up for a good 6-point teaser. There's just so much action you can have on this tournament. I fucking love it. And I'll be hitting all these parlays, and I'll be hitting all these. And I don't know if you guys know this. I've hit a couple 25-teamers the past 4 months. I hit one for 24,000, and I hit another one for 39,000. And Justin over here has not hit one. Correct. And you've tried.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long. I've hit like 13.
Always win 24 out of 25.
Yeah, you've lost the last one a few times. I've hit probably about 13 25-teamers in my life, but never more than like $2,000 until I hit the 24,000, 39,000. And this tournament, I want to break the $39,000 mark. A lot of people said it's fake, but it's not. If you go to 5dimes.eu and you log in and you go and you do an open 25-team parlay, you can do that.
Anyone can do it.
Anyone can do it. I've lost 100 of them, but I've won 13. So, and I've won 2 main ones for a lot of money. Helped me out a lot. We'll move on. So we both agreed with Kansas on that one.
Our next play is a 5-12.
All right, 5-12 matchup. Murray State, which is no sleeper, against Marquette, which is fuck. Yeah.
You don't know what Marquette team's gonna show up, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. This is a hard one because Murray State can definitely score.
Yeah.
I don't know how many consecutive games they've won. They said right here that it's at least 10.
Yeah, because they're 10-0 their last 10.
Yeah, they're 10-0 their last 10. Marquette's been struggling.
They have been.
I hate the fucking Big East. I can't stand the Big East. I'm not touching this game, but I think Marquette will show up.
Yeah, Marquette should show up.
You said what region was that?
Oh, that's the West. It's
the West.
5-12.
All right, so I hate to do it, but we're gonna throw Marquette. I'm gonna throw Marquette to move on. What do you think?
Yeah.
I just hope they move. I just hope they play.
Honestly, I think Marquette should win this game. They should.
They
win.
should.
And I mean, Murray State on a 6-point teaser could get 10 points. Could be a good play.
Hey, now you're thinking. But Marquette could wipe them out.
I know Marquette could win by 20, win by 30. You just don't know what Marquette.
I just hope Marquette shows up. I'm not sure. I'll probably have this on a small parlay. Marquette on the money line, maybe 4-point teaser or something. So, we'll hope Marquette plays like they did in the Big East tournament versus I forget who they blew out. Somebody, Rutgers or something.
Yeah, they won.
They fucking won by like 30 points.
Hopefully
they and the way they've been playing all year, they've had a great season. They really have.
Except right there, end the season they lost like 4 straight.
Yeah, they did have a bad. Yeah, they're 5-5 their last 10. All right, moving forward. Here's a team I don't think belongs in the tournament, and a team that I think is a good sleeper team. And the line's off. Do you have any idea what?
And that's a 7-10.
That's a 7-10.
Yeah, and that's the West.
Okay, so that's the West. This is going to be Florida
and Nevada
versus Nevada. And you said it was what?
The line's only 2.
Yeah, the line's 2.
Nevada it's a 7-10 in the West.
Okay, let me get to the West real quick. I want to make sure I'm writing all these down because I don't want to fuck anything up. All right, so Nevada versus Florida. Okay, so Nevada's a 7 seed, and you got Florida as a 10 seed. And Florida should not be in this tournament. Come on, why? I don't understand. All right, so I'm just gonna give it to you like this. This is a 3:50 p.m. Las Vegas time. This is my play of the day. I'm gonna go Nevada money line. I'm gonna drop a pretty big amount on Nevada. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't think Florida should be in this tournament. And I think Nevada's a fucking very good team when they actually play together, and the brothers are fucking playing basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean it's the.
And they got athletes on this team.
Yeah, they're a good.
Nevada's
team.
a solid fucking team.
I think Nevada gets the job done.
I think Nevada beats Michigan in the next game. I know they got to play. We'll get to that here in a second.
Yeah.
St. Francis at hand. Okay, now we're talking CIT. What the fuck? They got game. Who's gonna watch these games? Come on. You got Abilene Christian against Kentucky. Kentucky minus 22.5, over under 132. You got that
and
bracket?
that's Midwest.
Midwest, all right.
2
And that's
against 15.
all right. 2 versus 15. Kentucky, they should roll.
They should roll that too.
Yeah, they should. They'll probably score in the 90s offhand, and just I'd say take the minus 22.5. But we're definitely taking Kentucky to move forward, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, moving forward here. St. Mary's versus Villanova. All right, so St. Mary's beat Gonzaga. I watched both of these games. I was at the WCC tournament in Las Vegas. St. Mary's barely got by San Diego, but they played very good basketball. Gonzaga smashed on a team, I don't even remember. Pepperdine, yeah. All right, so the way the teams played, I watched both of them very carefully. I told people at the stadium, at the Orleans Arena, I was around a bunch of people that were all Gonzaga fans, tons of them, and I said, listen, I talked to about 10 different people at half times and that. I said, St. Mary's is going to win. It's going to be St. Mary's versus Gonzaga. And I think St. Mary's will hang with Gonzaga, and they possibly might upset them. The way St. Mary's been playing lately, they've been fucking playing solid, correct?
Yeah, they've been playing really good, and you did call it.
And I did call it, but I told people the line was going to be 7.5. And the line was 15.
Yeah.
Like, unfucking believable. You're going to give a team like this playing this good. I know Gonzaga was number 1 and everything, but St. Mary's went in there and they smashed. They whooped their ass. Gonzaga only scored 47 points.
St. Mary's is the 11th seed, and they won their tournament.
What bracket we in?
We're in the South. It's a 6-11 matchup.
Yeah, they're getting smacked in the face in this one. 11-6 matchup. They're getting an 11 seed?
Yeah.
It's almost like a play-in game. All right, so you got Villanova minus 5 in this one, over under 130.5. Oh, man, this is a hard one for me. You talk real quick.
Yeah, I like Villanova in this one, honestly. Nova's been there. They have a good team.
But their team's not the same.
Yeah, I know.
And St. Mary's can fucking play some basketball.
But Nova, they got through their tournament. They won it. I mean,
this is hard.
They're going through. Yeah, it is.
No, this one's hard.
It's going to be a great matchup, but I just think Nova gets the job done.
A guy to look out for, Jordan Hunter. Or, number 3, Ford. That dude is a little Seth Curry. This is a hard game for me. It really is. This is probably one of the hardest games that I can... St. Mary's could win this game. Villanova should win this game. I'm going to take a chance with Villanova.
Yeah, you going to follow me?
Yeah, I got to. You said they were... Okay, right here. 11-6. All right, so Nova to move on. I mean, they've won the national championship how many times the last couple of years?
2 out of 3.
So... they're probably going to make a run. I mean, this is only the first round, so they got to win their fucking first round game. St. Mary's, I'm sorry. You guys are a great team, full of great athletes, great coach, but I think Nova takes you guys down. That's not going to be on my parlay or anything. I might small play it or something, teaser it. Kent State at... Oh,
no,
my God, we're back
I got
in...
you again.
Yeah.
Next one is Montana versus Michigan.
Yeah, this one's in the West, yeah, because the winner plays
2
Nevada.
to 15.
All right, so I'm on Montana money line here against Michigan, plus fucking 10,000. Michigan minus 15.5, over under 130. This one's not very hard for me. Michigan's gonna move on.
Yeah, Michigan will win.
That's gonna be a very solid game. Michigan versus Nevada. You're gonna have to listen. You're gonna have to pay if you want my opinion on that one. I did say I think Nevada gets far in this tournament, but we'll see how Michigan plays and we'll see how Nevada does. And if Nevada's even in this game, you never know. Florida could come out and smash them. Let's keep going here. You got Seton Hall, a team that I can't stand, against Wofford, a team that you know nothing about because. Another phone call. This phone rings off the hook.
Yeah, sorry.
Seton Hall versus Wofford. Wofford minus 2.5, over under 143. As you know, I cannot stand the Big East.
Yeah, I know you do not like
Seton Hall. I fucking hate the Big East. Wofford's gonna win this game. Where's this game at?
It's Midwest, and it's a 7-10.
Oh, it's a 7. Okay, so Wofford's 7 seed. Seton Hall's a 10 seed. We'll go with your opinion first.
All right. Well, my opinion, I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Seton Hall.
Why? Why?
I think they are a better team than
Oh my God.
I'm liking the points, dude.
I don't like it.
But on that, I gotta go with the money line.
Have you not seen Wofford play this year?
Yes, I have. I watched them.
They're better than Seton Hall. All right.
They're not that good, man. Like, I just don't believe in them. They're 29-4. They're in a weak division.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, Wofford's going to win this game, and they're going to give Kentucky some hell. Maybe. They got to play Kentucky.
I watched them play
right.
in their conference.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Seton Hall, man, they're just not doing it for me.
I don't know. I'm going with the upset. You know,
right,
there's
so
upsets.
yeah, there is. Seton
one.
Hall, throw Seton Hall on your bracket there.
I did.
And,
Seton Hall against Kentucky.
We both disagree on that one. Old Dominion versus Purdue. Purdue minus 12.5. Over under 126. Have you found that one yet?
No.
It's. Come on, where's it at? Purdue.
I know they're at 3.
Are they?
Yeah.
There's Houston.
Oh, they're in the South, top right.
All right, South.
South 314.
Okay, so it's a 314.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Yeah. No, I'm wrong. That's not it. That's
right
Kansas
here in
State.
the South. Purdue against Old Dominion.
Oh, right there. Oh, yeah, 314. All right. I'm just gonna write down Purdue to move on.
Yeah.
Do you think that they should cover 12.5? Honestly.
They should win the game.
I'm gonna put Purdue. So Purdue will be playing Villanova. I believe that game will be on Saturday, correct?
Yeah, that one.
Because once you win, you got to go to Saturday from the Thursday games. Yeah. All right, and then you got Baylor versus Syracuse.
That's the West. That is the 8-9.
You all right?
Excuse me. That's a hiccup.
So what? All right. So, you got Baylor versus Syracuse. What the hell was that?
Fucking hiccup.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Baylor is very. I want to hear your opinion first.
Oh, that game, man.
It's
Syracuse should get the job done.
Is Battle back or is he out?
He should be back. I know he sat most of the tournament.
We'll have to look that up because the only way I'm taking Syracuse. I mean, I'll probably take Syracuse no matter what. But if we could look that up real quick, I'm gonna look it up real quick, just to see if he's back. I'll just Google real quick. Do you have a pick on this game?
Yeah, I'd go Syracuse money line if I was to play it.
Even if Battle's not playing?
Yeah, I still think they'll get by Baylor.
Yeah, I agree. I think Syracuse is the play here. And that's an 8-9 matchup in the West. Winner's going to play Gonzaga most likely. Let's see here. All right, so Boeheim the other day said he's close. Most likely he's going to play. It's a tournament. So, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he sat the whole ACC tournament. I believe he didn't.
No, I don't think he played, yeah. No, he didn't.
When they lost.
So Syracuse moving on, and then I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it for Thursday.
That's it for Thursday. Holy shit.
Gotta go to Friday.
Gotta go to Friday here. So let's move on to Friday.
So.
Okay, so moving on to Friday games. Early, first game, Iowa versus Cincinnati. This is a game that'll come. This probably most likely be a pretty close game, I would say. Cincinnati minus 3 over under 137. What do you think?
I like Cincinnati money line.
Yeah, I like
They
them
played
too.
really good in that tournament. And
You said this one was what?
It's the South. It's a 7-10 matchup.
7-10 matchup. Okay.
But I just think Cincinnati is the better team in Iowa. They should get the job done.
Yeah, I agree. I've liked Iowa all year, but they let me down a few times, and they haven't been playing good basketball lately. Cincinnati's a good team. Cincinnati will beat Iowa. I'm going to give that out as a, I guess, free play, money line. My client picks so far, Arizona State on Wednesday night, and then you got Nevada. It's my play of the day on Thursday, and then Friday. So far, I like Cincinnati money line. I'm not sure if it's going to be a client play. We'll get to that here in a second. Oklahoma versus Mississippi. Mississippi minus 1.5 over under 142. Mississippi's a team I didn't bet all season long. I can't stand this team.
That's an 8-9 in the
Is it
South
8-9?
region. Yeah.
Appreciate you looking at those up for me. Yeah, Ole Miss and Oklahoma.
Man.
Winner's going to have to play Virginia.
Dude.
Yeah, I know.
That team is just
Oklahoma.
so sad.
Put that pussy in a coma.
Either they play really good or they just get blown out.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Oklahoma. We should flip a coin.
On that one, that pretty much is a coin flipper.
I don't like Ole Miss.
No, in Ole Miss, man, they shoot too many threes.
Yeah. Do you have the next one? Where it's at? Okay, so Northern Kentucky versus Texas Tech. All right, so here's a fucking game that's really confusing to me. The line's 14, over under 137. This is either going to be a Texas Tech blowout or a very close game. Northern Kentucky can score the ball. What do you think? What do you think about Northern Kentucky? I like Northern Kentucky.
Yeah, Northern Kentucky.
They did let me down.
They can score.
Yeah, they did let me down earlier this year a couple times. But Texas Tech, man, I think this number is way too inflated. I think they put this number a little bit too high, 14.
Too high, yeah.
I mean, I would probably go Northern Kentucky on a 6-point teaser at plus 20. But like I said, if Texas Tech is going to win this game, they're going to blow them out.
Yeah, I mean,
so
you have to be careful because
you
came
do.
off a loss against West Virginia.
So what was
It's the West.
the West?
The 3-14 seed.
Okay, we got to go with Texas Tech. Oh, I'm going with Texas Tech.
Yeah.
You agree?
That's the obvious play. Texas Tech should get it done.
All right, and then we'll move forward here. UC Irvine versus Kansas State. Kansas State minus 4.5, over under 119. All right, so here's your UC Irvine team you've been fucking following all year, telling me to bet them. They won their conference tournament. You told me they would.
They're a good team, man, but this is such a scary game.
I know. Kansas State can play.
They can play. They can
And
ball.
they're coming off of a loss, and this is the tournament. I'm going K-State. Where's that at?
And that's the South. It's a 4-13 matchup.
This could be an upset, but
you got to take your chances with Kansas State.
you got to. K-State.
UC Irvine is a good team, but once again, it comes back to like when I talked about Woofer and Seton Hall.
Yeah.
Just the strength of schedule.
Yeah.
I think Kansas State way stronger schedule.
Kansas State will be ready to play.
Yeah.
They come from the
they'll
Big
show
12.
up.
We're talking Big 12 versus fucking, I don't even know what conference that is.
California Conference.
Whatever. Colgate toothpaste versus Tennessee.
And that's a 2-15 in the South.
Okay.
I'm
Tennessee.
calling the upset, man.
Are you?
Yeah, right. Tennessee. We'll cover this spread, man.
Yeah, Tennessee should smash this team minus 17.5. Over under 148. Tennessee will get the job done.
They just got blown out by 20 in the championship game, so they're gonna be mad.
Yeah, oh yeah. They looked like shit versus Auburn. They were pieces of shit in that game, I'll tell you that. Yeah, piece of shit. Okay, so the South, we got Gardner-Webb and Virginia. And I said Gardner-Webb will win. What do you think?
Yeah. No chance, dude.
No chance this year?
No. Virginia's not going to lose.
Virginia
back number one.
Minus 23.5, over under 130. Honestly, I think they'll cover that spread. I think they'll win by like 30. But will they even care once they're up 20?
Probably not, but they won't. They'll just win the game. Move on.
Exactly. So Virginia's obviously the one team that we'll go for on that one. Oregon and Wisconsin. Here's another game that's just
that's
like
5-12, and that's in the South.
South. All right. I'm sorry. I don't like Wisconsin. What do you think?
Yeah, I like Oregon in this game as well.
Yeah,
Wisconsin's not that good.
Oregon plus 1.5. Over under 117. I don't like Wisconsin. I haven't liked them all season long. I said when they played Michigan State in the tournament, I said Michigan State's only minus 5. There's something wrong there. They should be minus 10. I think they only won by 9 or something, but Wisconsin's just a team. And that fucking dude that's been there for 10 years, I forget his name. I'm talking about for Wisconsin. That dude.
The coach?
No, not the player, dude.
Ian? Or,
what's his name?
Happ. Ian Happ.
I was thinking, no, it's not Ian Happ, is it?
That dude, the center, he's a ball hog and he sucks.
Yeah,
Ian
he's
Happ,
a
number
fucking
22.
joke. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, he's a joke. Wisconsin, the team's a joke. Oregon played good. They won the Pac-12.
They won the Pac-12.
They always win the Pac-12. All right, so plus 1.5. Take them on the money line, Oregon. Maybe you want to get them on a teaser, plus 5.5, plus 6.5, whatever you want to do. I still got to fill in my parlay that I was giving out, Louisville and Auburn. I'll have to go over that here in a second. All right, so next one, Washington and Utah State.
And that's Midwest. That's an 8-9.
Yeah, this is going to be a good game, but Utah State, man, they won the tournament. Nevada should have probably been there. Nevada got upset by somebody.
San Diego State.
Yeah, San Diego
they
State.
Always beat them.
Yeah, and then Utah State. Are they really 3 points better than Washington in this game?
I don't think so.
Over
I think
under 135.
Washington is the play.
Washington was the best team in the Pac-12 all season long. I'll take +3 all day. I'll take money line too.
Yeah.
Probably gonna put Washington on this one. Washington to advance against Utah State, and they're getting +3. I don't see it. I think Washington's gonna come out and play better than they did most recently.
They just got blown out by 20. Of course they're going to come out and play better. I think that's a good 6-point teaser, though, if you want to do a Pac-12.
Yeah, you can go
Take
Oregon.
Washington and Oregon.
I agree.
Oregon +7.5, Washington +9.
You got nothing better to do on a Friday, and you're watching the games, and you want a teaser, and you love the Pac-12, like Jake, my friend Jake. He's a big Arizona State fan. And listen to this, the over-under, how the fuck, I like Arizona State on Wednesday, and then you got Oregon, they should beat Wisconsin, and then Washington should beat Utah State. Why is the over-under 1.5?
Yeah.
That should be the easiest money in the world.
Yeah.
It really should. I'm going to give that out as a prop play. Take the over 1.5. Two of these teams are going to win. 2 out of 3 will win. Georgia, and then if they win, they got another chance to win. So it's like over 1.5. Not in the first round. I'm talking over 1.5 the whole tournament. So if Arizona State wins 2 in a row or Oregon wins 2 in a row, you're going to win. Georgia State at Houston, or versus Houston. Houston -11, over under 141. This Houston team,
the Midwest.
Houston team, they also let us down, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
I forget who they lost to, but
Cincinnati.
oh,
Cumberland
right.
went off.
Yeah, he
for
did.
like 40 points.
You're right. Or you said it was Midwest.
Yeah, Midwest.
Oh yeah, Houston and Georgia State.
3-4-2.
We're just gonna move Houston. They're -11.5, over under 141. Georgia State's got that coach, the one that a few years ago that was in the wheelchair or whatever he was Florida Gulf Coast coach. You know who I'm talking about, with the kid. The kid went to the NBA, didn't do shit. But now he's a coach for Georgia State. I don't know his name. I don't care to know his name. We'll just say Houston rolls. What do you think?
Yeah, Houston will get the job done. You gonna add Houston to your parlay right there?
No.
No.
They should win. I don't know. I probably should add them to my parlay, but I'll just give out a big parlay at the end of this or something. Liberty and Mississippi State. Mississippi State -6.5, over under 134.
That's a 5-12. That's the East.
Yeah, that's
Liberty,
a shit game.
Yeah, Liberty. They played good.
Liberty's a good team.
I just don't think they can compete with Mississippi State.
I didn't really follow Mississippi or Mississippi State this year in the SEC, but Liberty could get the upset. Would I take Mississippi State on the money line? Probably not. Am I going to take them to move forward? Yes, because it's Liberty. I mean, come on, you're playing Mississippi State.
Yeah.
And Mississippi State will move on in this one. Okay, so then you got a CIT. Okay, Iona versus North Carolina. North Carolina -24. Look at the over and under, 166.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 83 each.
Yeah.
Or UNC's got to score over 100.
Well, you know UNC will score 100. Well,
you think
Iona score 66.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both fast-paced playing. I mean,
where's North Carolina? Oh, right here. They're in the Midwest.
Number 1 against 16.
Okay, so we're gonna put UNC. Oh, they're gonna be playing Washington, huh? All right. North Carolina -24. What do you think?
They should roll that team. Iona is weak.
Yep. Central Florida versus VCU.
And that's a East, and that's a 8-9 matchup.
Okay, you got. That's going to be a good game. But I want to know who you like first. You had UCF's -1 over
UCF
under.
Played so bad their
126.
last game. They got blown out against Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis is
looked
a terrible
like trash.
team. Yeah.
And then VCU, they look like trash too. They lost their first game in their tournament.
Well, you got to have a pick. Who you like?
Flip a coin. Let's see in that game.
Come on. I know who I'm going with. And it ain't VCU. I'm going with UCF.
Yeah.
You got to.
You have to. I mean, they have that big dude that's 7'6".
I don't like VCU. I never have. And I guess that's not a reason to back UCF. Am I betting this game? Probably not. I got to have a pick, though. So I'm going to go UCF. What do you think?
I have to go UCF as well.
And then Ohio State versus Iowa State. I can't stand either one of these teams. But Iowa State looked really good in the Big Ten championship game against Kansas. They smashed them. And Ohio State, why is Ohio State in this tournament? Remind me.
I'm not
What'd
sure.
they do that they deserve to be in this fucking tournament?
Nothing. They suck.
They blow.
Yeah.
They
Iowa
fucking
State will
suck.
beat them, but that's a Midwest, and that's a 6-11.
Midwest 6-11. All right, so I'm gonna definitely put Iowa State moving forward here. All right, so here we go. Where's the rest of the games?
No, we still have a few more.
Do we? No.
Yeah, you have St. Louis and Virginia Tech.
Yeah, okay, sorry. But where's the rest of them? Is that it?
No, because there's Maryland, and there's going to be Belmont Temple. Then there's Duke against North Carolina Central or North Dakota State.
Okay, so the playing games
Yeah.
too. Okay, that's what's fucking me up here. St. Louis versus Virginia Tech. Where's that one?
Oh, that's right there in the East.
Okay, so
413.
yeah, we'll go VT.
Yeah, VT.
VT minus 10.5 over under 126. You gotta go VT to move on here. Okay, so you said it was in the East?
Yeah, top left.
Got it. Okay, so then you got Duke versus NC Central or North Dakota State. We're gonna put Duke, right? Both
Yeah,
on Duke. And then you got Maryland will play either Belmont or Temple. Gonna go Maryland.
Maryland will beat either of those teams.
Yep. And then you got Gonzaga versus Fairleigh Dickinson or Prairie View. Gonna go Gonzaga.
Oh, you're not going to go with the upset?
No, fuck no. Arizona State St. John's versus Buffalo. You got anything in this one?
Yeah.
The line on 5 dimes was 7.
Would be
It would
Buffalo
be 7.
-7?
Yeah.
Against either
I
of
don't
those
think,
teams?
man,
Wow.
Pac-12, Arizona State, man, ugh. I'm going to go ASU to move on. Probably dumb, but
I'm going to go Buffalo. Move on.
yeah.
I think Buffalo would beat either of those teams, honestly.
You think so?
Buffalo's a good team, man.
I'm not going to have a pick till Friday. I'm not, because I think Arizona State could upset Buffalo. I mean, if you really think about it. Buffalo had a great season, though. And that's pretty much it for that. So I gave out official Arizona State money line and official Nevada money line. And then we're going to talk some props, I guess, and other stuff real quick. Give out a few more picks and we'll be done with this. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, so you got in the second round, you got Duke versus UCF. You got Mississippi State versus Virginia Tech. Maryland versus LSU. Louisville versus Michigan State. Gonzaga versus Syracuse. Marquette versus Florida State. I got Arizona State versus Texas Tech or Buffalo versus Texas Tech. And then you got Nevada versus Michigan. And that's that side. Then you go on the other side, you got Virginia versus Oklahoma. Oregon versus Kansas State. Villanova versus Purdue. Cincinnati versus Tennessee. That's going to be a good one. North Carolina versus Washington. Auburn versus Kansas. Iowa State versus Houston. And Wofford versus Kentucky. You have Seton Hall playing Kentucky.
Yep.
You want to get on our service Saturday and Sunday, $200. You get both our picks. We'll probably give out some props. We'll probably give out some whatever, right?
Yeah.
Just give out a bunch of picks. Definitely have client picks. I give out 1 pick a day, my best play. I have not given anything for Friday yet. I'm still thinking about it right now. Picks by email at gmail.com. Picks by email at gmail.com. Go to bardynasty.com, the website. We're getting a ton of new signups. It's free to sign up over there. You purchase a daily package, $40. But for Saturday and Sunday, this will not be a $40 deal. If you go on there and you buy a daily pick for $40, we'll probably just refund you because we don't want your $40. We want your $200, and we'll make you bank. And this tournament, I'm giving out Duke to win the national championship. And officially, who are you giving out?
I like Duke as well.
I think. Who do you think is going to play in the national championship game?
Well,
I think it'll be Duke versus North Carolina. There's my national championship. Or Duke versus Virginia.
yeah,
You know, one of them.
It's
gonna be an ACC.
championship.
If Duke loses, I will be surprised. I don't think Gonzaga will beat them again. I don't think Florida State can match up. I don't think Virginia Tech can match up. We've already seen it this year. Maryland, LSU, Michigan State, Michigan. I think Duke will take care of business, all right? So there's your national championship. Duke plus 200. I've won 15 future bets in my career. I told you they're going to win the ACC tournament, plus 175. That ended up happening pretty easy. So your national champion is
Duke.
Duke. We're both on Duke. All right, so let's go over a few more things and then we're done.